Hello everyone, 大家好，我是Anna，我14岁了。I'm Anna, I'm 14, and those are some advices which I actually use, and all of those advices according to Cambridge methods. First advice, don't get discouraged if you aren't learning English or language which you learn so fast. You can thought that everyone is so smart in English or in Spanish or language which you learn, but I'm a loser and don't just get listening, writing or something like that stuff, but it's normal because you're human, you're not robot. You need time to learn and it's absolutely normal. Second advice, if you struggle with your dictionary or struggle with your vocabulary, one word has more meaning than just one. And how to struggle with it, how to remember it always, I actually have advice for you. Write definition behind your word. For example, what is represent? How to remember what is it, but not in Russian, in English. It's a verb when you show somebody's interests. Of course, that's easy to remember than just a translate. Third advice, don't translate Russian into English in your head, or instead of it, English into Russian. It's a really bad habit. You can't do that while you're learning language which you want. How you will think in Russian and just speak in English, it's impossible. That way you need to think only in English. And how to do that? My third advice, it's so easy. Just watch a lot in English. For example, that site is overall, and you can watch a lot of stuff in English. For example, I watched Desperate Housewives, I watched Mrs. Maisel Marvelous, and another interesting stuff. And fourth advice, it's all about your reading and how to make your vocabulary more and more useful after reading a text in a detail. For example, I have a book, The Woman in White. I actually read it, and what useful information I can have out of it. Of course, it's vocabulary. I always write down one phrase per one sheet of paper. For example, this is just a beginning of book, and I actually write this phrase. Watercolors. I didn't know that it's something that I can use in painting. Of course, I didn't know that. That way, I just write it and I write a definition for it. Okay, that was all advices that I wanted to show you. And of course, more listening practice, more reading, and more writing. That will be, of course, useful for you. And don't critique yourself. You are perfect. Bye bye.